So 2 weeks ago, I decided to embark on a challenge to change my health and my body in a 90-day period. By the end of week 1, I was feeling a little bit low. I had worked really hard on my nutrition during that first week, and I felt like I'd made some excellent changes to increase my fiber, increase my protein, and decrease the amount of ultra processed foods I was having. I hadn't managed to hit my exercise goals, and I had in fact put on 0.6 of a pound, I think, in that first week. And weight loss is definitely an element of this kind of health kick. So we're now at the end of week 2. How has it gone? So I feel like, as well as keeping up with the nutrition changes that I made in week 1, I added in some more elements of exercise. I really wanted to add in some weightlifting, like at home weights. I have dumbbells, a series of dumbbells, and I did a good couple of workouts. And I really felt it after the first one. I only did a 15-minute workout on YouTube the first time. And it was like 10-15 minutes for the second one, and I really felt it in my arms. I also really enjoyed it. I think one of the issues I had with my mood this last couple of weeks is that I had been doing run walking, and then I had injured my foot just before starting this challenge. So I haven't been able to do any run walking, but I've made a commitment to do some more walking as rehab, working my way into run walking again. So I'm really excited for that. So we've made our nutritional changes, we've built in some more exercise, and now going forward, I really want to focus on eating in a calorie deficit, because one way or another, I need to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose weight. But I hate calorie counting. I don't want to be calorie counting. I'm too busy for that, and it just makes me feel miserable. There's something about counting every calorie that you eat that just is a constant reminder in the day that you are trying to lose weight. That puts me in a really negative mindset. And experience has shown me that if I want to lose weight, then I have to be in a positive mindset. So I have decided to start doing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. Previously, I've seen really good success with intermittent fasting, and OMAD is just a different form of intermittent fasting. It's something that I haven't really seriously tried before, but I'm really interested in it. So last night I was actually watching YouTube, and YouTube suggested to me, can't get my words out, YouTube suggested to me a video by, it was Making Moves podcast. I highly recommend that you check it out. And it was, this lady was explaining how she'd done OMAD for the past year. She was like really ripped, toned, muscly. She clearly did a lot of working out. She looked excellent. And it was just really interesting to see somebody who had a really muscular body, who was able to have the energy to work out in the gym, build and maintain muscle. And I felt really inspired by her story. I'm interested in intermittent fasting. I've been interested in OMAD anyway. And yeah, you know, if you're thinking, come on now, you can't decide to do OMAD on the back of one video, then, well, you're wrong, I have. And it's not quite on the back of one video though, because my friend who lives locally to me, she has been doing OMAD for quite a while now, and her body is looking amazing. I've known her for a while. She's in a local run club with me as well. And her running has gone from being like, I guess, on a level to where I am, or maybe slower to where I have been, to being like faster than I ever imagined I could be myself. And I'm not sure that's what I'm necessarily aiming for, but I believe that weight loss and just the energy that comes with fasting as well has had a role to play. She believes it's had a role to play in helping her with her running, and she just looks amazing. So I've been interested in OMAD since hearing her story, then to watch this YouTube video last night, wanting something which will help me be in a calorie deficit without counting calories, and liking intermittent fasting as I do. I just felt like the universe was aligning to show me a path that would be beneficial for me. So from today, I'm doing OMAD. I'm recording this video actually in the evening. Kids are in bed now. So I've already had my 1 meal a day for today, and I broke my fast around 4 p.m. I actually found it surprisingly easy for this first day. I'm sure I'm going to find difficult days ahead. But this lady on the podcast was saying that she had committed to doing 30 days of OMAD originally, and then had really enjoyed it, decided to continue with it, and I thought that that is a really good attitude. 30 days is sufficient for you to work out if you like something or not. 7 days, which is what I do quite a lot of the time when I'm going to try something, I think I'll just do it for a week. 7 days isn't really long enough to get into something, to really give it a good go. So I am going to commit to trying OMAD for 30 days, seeing if it works well for me. I feel like it could work really well around my lifestyle, because I do eat out a fair bit with work, with friends, and I can still do that with OMAD. So my 1 meal a day can be the meal that I have out, like with friends and with work, and that could actually be really beneficial for me. And it also means I can enjoy that 1 meal out without having to feel guilty, without having to worry, without having to like restrict what I'm eating, and it can kind of work into, you know, my plan, my healthy eating plan. So for my 1 meal a day today, I had basically my favorite base of spinach. I had red and white quinoa. It was just like a microwave pack from Lidl, I have a half pack. And then I have like loads of pickles. I had gherkins, I had pickled onions, I had jalapenos, I had grated carrot, and all kinds of, like, so lots of veggies, veggie heavy. Actually not as veggie heavy as I would have liked because my fridge is malfunctioning and it had frozen my radishes and made them go all like a gloopy. So they were not so good. I had chicken, I had a boiled egg, and I had like sweet chili sauce, a little bit of mayo. So it was a very big, like full on salad. And then I had pudding, because I've seen this recommended in a bunch of videos I watched, like binge watched OMAD stuff last night. So I had Greek yogurt and I had banana and honey so that I can keep my protein up. So I've got the chicken, I've got egg, I've got Greek yogurt, which is a lot of protein in then one meal. So this is a big meal. I wouldn't normally have like pudding with a meal. So I feel like the salad would be something I'd usually have. Then I'd have a bit of a sweet tooth anyway after my main meal. I tend to want something sweet. So the yogurt really like ticked all the boxes. And I'm still feeling good now. So by now it's 9 o'clock in the evening now, still feeling good. And I'm going to try and make it again until a similar time tomorrow before breaking my fast and having my meal of the day. So I'm feeling really excited. I do like to know what I'm doing. Like I like a plan, and I'm feeling really excited now that I have a plan. I feel like I've, you know, used the first couple of weeks to get me back into better eating habits, moving my body. I went for a long walk this morning actually, and I felt loads better for that. Just getting out there, getting some steps in. I'd really love to try getting, you know, maybe some shorter run walks just to see how my foot is, but it's still painful when I'm walking. So I feel like that could not be a good idea. But yeah, I feel like I'm ticking all the boxes. I'm heading in the right direction. So I'm really excited to see what the next like few weeks hold with doing OMAD. And I will make as many short videos as I can showing you what my like 1 meal a day is, because I found them super beneficial when I've been like doing a bit of research, see what are people choosing to have, because I want to have my like 5 minimum fruits and veggies a day. So I've got to try and get those in, try and get some healthy carbs, meet my protein goals. I say that like I've got an actual like grams of protein per day. I'm just aiming to have as much protein as I possibly can. I don't know what my protein goal is. So trying to get as much protein as possible, have those healthy carbs, have all the fruits and veggies in one meal. I do have a bit of a headache today, and when I've done longer fasts before, I've usually had electrolytes. So I need to dig out my electrolytes, but I don't think my electrolytes are like non-processed. I think they're quite heavily processed. So I need to have a look at that and see. Otherwise, I think salt in water is a good one, but I'm not sure how I feel about that one. So I need to find some like healthy electrolytes and have those to stop the headaches. But yeah, so in terms of weight loss, I have lost weight since last week. I've lost a whole pound since last week, which is not major, but you know, it's good. So, but then I had put on like weight the first week. So I think overall I'm about half a pound down in 2 weeks, but I expect that if I'm on OMAD, that's going to change in the coming weeks. So I will keep you updated. I know this has been a bit of a rambling video. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible because my husband went out to hang the washing out and then water the plants. So I have that time to record this video before he can come back in the house. So I'm just trying to rush my words and So yeah, but I also want to make the videos each week to hold myself accountable, because when I stopped doing that in my previous like health journey, when things weren't going the way I wanted them to, I basically wasn't then like holding myself to account and sticking with it as much as possible, and I totally fell off the wagon. So I don't want that to happen. I want to make these weekly videos, keep myself, held to account with you guys. That's your job. Hold me to account. Oh my God, stop rushing that and just go. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.